You go. Okay, so when I bought the bike, it was about when I bought the bike, it was about 9.5, 9.6 kilograms, and I have since changed it. I'll make a different video on that. But today I want to show you what I made. A while back, I made a saddlebag from genuine leather, cowhide, because I'm a leather worker, as you know. But, and this is very nice, this is cool. And but I had kind of like two problems with it. Two very shallow problems. One is because the bike is carbon bike, and I have since changed it to a lot of different carbon stuff. I am on my second carbon handlebars now. I have my first integrated carbon bar here, obviously Chinese, but it's good. But I am really trying to make the bike fit for me. So I feel like a leather saddlebag is out of place in the bagay. But most importantly, because I'm becoming a cheap weight weenie or weight weenie cheap, whatever you want to call it, weight weenie pero budget. And this is my timbangan, di ba, sa RC na ginamit ko. This weighs in at 117. Well, not bad. However, that's 100 that's 100 grams, 117 grams. So because I have changed a lot of things in my bike, small things to make small marginal differences. So I said I'm gonna make another one, and this is what I made yesterday. This is hand stitched, by the way. This is hand stitched because my sewing machine is like hand wound, whatever you call it. Iniikot ng kamay ang sewing machine. Let me show you. So I have straps made. Obviously, it's custom strap as well, and it goes in like that. I'll show you like that. So this is I'm liking it. This is my prototype. I'm using what they call a Denise fabric. It's waterproof. This is not really. So I have my inner tires, inner tube tires, my multi-tool, my handy pump, and some pang-repair ng flats. That's for the pump and contact cement. And I think you know this. This is a master link breaker, but also tire lever. Very good. Although this one also has a tire lever, right? And then here I have, of course, wet wipes. Ginupit ko pa yung ano niyan para mas matim. Hindi naman para sa weight, para hindi masyadong sagabal. And of course, meron akong dalawang band-aid. For quick emergency. What else is here? I think that's it. So, with all this, let me take this out for a while. And by the way, I will show you also later what was my previous setup before I got these two tools, the multi-tool and this lever. So all this I used to fit here inside, and it will fit, everything will fit, no problem. Obviously, I mean, there's room for so much more actually. So, okay, and problema, because of the added 100 grams, aside from the tools, I have 100 grams of bag, and now I am into 552 grams. So I was like, wow, that's half a kilo. I wanted it to be less than half a kilo, hopefully. So I was searching and searching for tools. But before that, look, let me show you what I used to do. before I bought this Gio multi-tool, which is really good. I use it already. You have two extra tire levers which work well, and then you have that retainer clip para sa chain, yeah. And obviously the reason I bought this is for the tiny chain breaker, which I thought I will take out and use it with my other setup before, which is a custom setup. Let me show you my custom setup. So this Gio multi-tool, 185, right? And if I include this tire lever here, because like everything else I will use, it's 224. Before I purchased this is about 250, maybe 300. This is about 400. What I was using was this. All this. I replaced all this with this. And let me show you. This is my favorite screwdriver. I have the screwdriver. And then, huli-huli na to. And then I have this really cool, also tire lever, but also master link remover. Very good. Yeah. And then I have this, the very common chain breaker, which I intend to fashion into a separate tool with just this, but I will not do that anymore. But yeah, so here, so that's that. And then for my Allen wrenches, I bought a very cheap, like 45 peso Allen wrench set, and I just used and took all the size that I need, and it's in this one little leather packet. I like that. I like that setup. But also, I have this. This is optional, but even now or then, this is a torque wrench with up to maximum of, what is that? 8 Newton meters. So it's a torque wrench. So because I'm using carbon frame, now I have carbon seat post, carbon saddle, carbon fork, of course, and carbon bars. I have to be very meticulous on my bolt tightenings. So this was my setup before this. And my main consideration why I changed is weight, because this all weighed 311. But that's unfair because this is really optional, right? So if I take this out, notice it's 226. For all the tools, well, a little bit less in functionality. But now I have with this. It's 223, that's about 226. So they're about the same. Again, this is 117 grams. And together with my tool, it was like 546 grams, over half a kilo. And I was like, I don't like that. So I said I will use a roll bag. I will make a roll bag. I made a roll bag from leather before, but that's for tool bags among Vespa users and big bike users. But this time, it is for my road bike. And with this setup, including this strap, it's not as sophisticated yet because this is my prototype, so I'm experimenting on ways to strap it and ways to lock everything in place. But so far, my weight, and I hope I could, push it a little bit down, but so far it's 55 grams. So more than half the weight of this bag. So it's 55 grams. So together, Let's see if I can hit my target of less than, what was that? Less than half a kilo. So obviously this is custom made for my tools, but this would be very universal. I'm planning to make a lot of this and perhaps sell them, okay? So I have my inner tube, spare, multi-tool, mini pump, tire levers and master link, breaker, and also patch kit, and for hygiene and emergency band-aid. Emergency na ba yan? Pwede na yun. So you magic tape it like that. The way to use it is, now it is framed like this. Okay, where's my other strap? And I use this obviously because I'm still looking at other ways on how to strap it better. So there, and I'll show you some pictures here when it straps to your saddle like that. It is very compact. Obviously this will hold more, but you see, yeah. Almost 3/4, you know, the compactness, and this is designed like this. So in terms of the width, it's about the same. But yeah, but this, because of being compact and it's 60 grams lighter, let's see if I will hit my target of a tool bag complete with all I want, all I need for emergencies on the road. Let's see if this will go for less than half a kilo. And there you go, less than half a kilo, 490 grams. So yeah, so I'm happy with it. This is like 560 grams, something like that, or 550 grams with all the tools. This is 489 grams. Let's read again. Yeah, so about 490 grams. So that's just what I want to show today. My setup for my saddle bag. Okay, that's it for now. Bye bye.